And it's 7 point something right Meeting order today for, what is today, the 11th?
11th.
Of December, the last meeting of 2025. I'm going to skip right to Mr. Poole so we can talk about end of the year fund balances and discussion about Amplify's loan.
Okay, so as my computer comes up, I'll plug in. So we were waiting on seeing how the 300 North segment between 6 and 7 West came out for bidding. It came out for bidding yesterday. I got that last evening. We were actually at the Christmas lunch. It was good news. We did some equivacy with the dirt. So we try to balance jobs within a job, but if we go to the whole region, we were able to make a few calls and do like Ronald Reagan. We saved a ton of money. About $2.5 million on earthwork. Surprisingly enough, people always think the road, it's asphalt that costs the most. It's moving dirt that costs the most on most road jobs. So that's good news. I need to plug that new number into. And Cindy, what is our year-end balance? I'm building a story here for this.
The cash is 7.3 million.
So we're in a year-end cash balance of 7.3 million. We wanted to be at, let me get there. I apologize, my computer decided I wanted to update, right?
What's our 2025 Amplify?
So where are we at, Cindy?
7.3 million.
So of 100 years in 2025, we would like to add landed average of 7.2 million. So we're aware? 7.3.
7.3.
So we're moving along as projected on our cash balances.
All right.
Now, I need to make a modification here because next year, instead of us being out $5 million, it's going to be closer to math here. I just got it last night. 6.8. What was NDOT's commitment on that? Do you remember? Their construction commitment. Go to Ann's handy spreadsheet. I'm going to lower that $5 million, and that's going to free up some money for you guys. So we're $100,000. We're on schedule. We're as planned, but I lost my mouse thing.
It's in front of us now.
They're extended, not duplicated.
Yep. Really fun to watch other people work. I apologize, but the computer.
Okay.
Here's all our projects. Look at all those suckers. Throw our federal aided projects and dashboard. If you ever want to look through these, you can, and you can see the status of our projects. I think Ms. Scheidler has a good product here. Go. Feds have 5.2 million scheduled for construction, so 0.8. We need to come up with 1.6 million. And we also have our CE. We'll call it 1 million. So 2.5 million. So let's lower this to 2.5. Back to our risk sheet. This is really exciting. I know. Now we're all done. So the first thing that happened, you notice, we just became incredibly safe on all our stuff. Our chance of overriding the bond just went to 100% everywhere. The council in this group wanted me to keep that above 90 at all times. So our hurdle number 1 is checked. So that brings us to the conversation du jour. If we were to add, you got 3 options with the school's unable to come up with $1 million for their portion of the furniture out there. They were not able to raise it. You can loan them. You can loan them the money.
Yes.
$1 million. You can give them the money, or you can take them. Because remember, we're funding the school.
Yes.
I don't want to give them the money because of our campaign.
Right. We have a campaign, and we are collecting money, tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, some of it's spread over 5 years. Some of it's coming in at different ports. It's
I still got the third option.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys need to debate this. I'm probably not going to solve this right now. You could also see how we were already sending school money.
Yes.
You could take 3 years, aggregate to the next 3 years, and just say, "There's your $1 million. We'll just front load your 3 years."
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that because that's so much a year for 3 years, right? And that we've already kind of knew that was coming and everything. Me personally, and we have to have a consensus, of course. I would say that we would have a memorandum of understanding with the school that they could pay us back. And if that happens, that's preferable. If a year from now that doesn't happen, then we'll have to see what our numbers are.
I have a fourth option you have to wait for January for. Cum Cap Dev on the council side. So I have another project, Steinmeier Road.
Okay.
Now, Steinmeier Road, I don't think I'll be able to pull any of this magic on because, one, I stole the idea from Hendricks County, and now if they see 2 of my projects hit low, everybody else in the region is going to do the same thing, and now all of a sudden there's not going to be places to send dirt and do some of the dirt tricks.
Right.
And the project's already over-programmed a lot. I don't know if I'm going to save that much out of it. But you could wait till January, and that might be a fourth option. You could pay it through council.
Cum Cap.
Cum Cap. But remember, Jim is talking Cum Cap too. So you got 4 options to consider before our next
Right.
meeting.
I think we can't just give them the money unless we want to donate it through the campaign because the story we're telling the community. So we can't just, you get what I'm
Right.
saying?
I'm just providing the options, not the
They're out there trying
politics.
to raise the money and here they
Right.
have somebody
No,
to fund
that
it. We
wasn't,
can't do
but that wasn't the intent of the.
Right.
There's a
The thing was
loan.
to front the money so they can buy the equipment, and then you know what I mean, because we have a time crunch.
Yeah.
And I don't want to I don't want to dig into Cum Capital if we have cash balances.
And there's a utility project you guys are interested too there.
Right.
So
But we have a cash balance, and
We
then-
also are going to have a shortfall the first year in operating this building, upwards of $150,000. So
I'm going to highly recommend we stay out of operational costs. Capital costs we can survive. Operational will bleed to death.
Yeah, you're talking about ongoing.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're just,
I'm talking
this
about
is just for the
Just for
first
right
year.
now,
I'm
to
talking
focus
about
on
a
right now, your
one-time-
options are
Right, that's not in anything else right now, a one-time loan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have option to add $700,000 to their current thing. You have the option of aggregating their future payments into $1 million now.
Okay,
You have the option of giving them a loan and they pay it back.
right.
You have the option of waiting for how we do in the January letting, because there's some TIF weirdness, and see if you can do it from Cum Cap. There's your options.
Yeah.
Consider them.
Okay.
You can vote without me.
Yes, we can. We have a
Just
thing.
make good decisions,
So
please.
we're supposed to have 300,000 go into that school anyway in 2026.
Correct.
Is what you're saying. So really, the only decision in my mind is whether we keep that 300,000 there or we add 700,000 to it to make $1 million, but that would mean that they would only pay us 700,000 back.
You can create the option to pay it and then get an agreement passed on if you want to.
Yes.
Agree to how much to give them until we get the numbers from Stan. Remember, he was going to get
Well,
us that stuff?
Stan did approach me.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
he give you how much he needed?
Yeah, he said
$1 million.
that if he had $1 million to pay for equipment, that would get him over the hump.
Okay.
And
You
so
have my vote. We need to
I
get
know
the
he's
money.
got some other incidents, but he's got other income coming in too. You know what I mean? But that's the ask.
I think you're going to have to decide in January. I don't know if you have to decide now.
Well, how soon can I won't.
They need to start ordering it
They
in
need to order
January.
the stuff. So that's why I wanted to, now maybe we don't pay it till January.
You could tell them you're going to give them the money, but it might be a loan, and then figure that
Right.
out in the future.
Yeah.
Or you could say, hey, we're going to give you the $1 million
We can always
bucks. We're
grant
gonna-
it to them later on if a lot of if everything comes to fruition as it's supposed to be, okay? But I think today, if we vote and say, yeah, we're going to, at minimum, give you a loan of $1 million and give it to you in January, if that's what you're suggesting, we wait till January, then they can go ahead and start ordering the equipment now.
Yeah, because you can't pay till January anyway. It's not on the
Because
list.
It takes months to get paint booths set up and ordered and simulators and you name it, you know what I mean?
So your motion look like we'll agree to fund the school $1 million with terms to be determined at the January meeting?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Because you could pick up you say, hey, we're going to do this, but there might be terms with it. It
Right.
might be a gift. It might be a loan.
Right.
It might be an aggregation of your
Believe
future.
me, I would prefer it be a grant, but I'm not saying
That's for you
that-
guys to debate.
Right, I'm not saying that because someone else,
Of course, people have
May
different
come
takes
back.
on it. Hers is different.
right. But Robin, can you fashion a motion?
Probably.
Okay.
I make a motion that, do you want it to be grant or a loan?
Terms to be determined.
To be determined, it could be either what, term to be determined.
Okay, the terms to be determined in January for providing $1 million.
Okay.
Anything else you want
Out
in
of our
there?
cash balances
Or FF&E.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, for
is FF&E, is that simulators? Is that
That's furniture, furnishings, and equipment. It is that. It's the
equipment? Okay.
part.
Yeah.
It's equipment that's kicking our butt.
It's the architectural term I would use, FF&E.
Yeah.
It'd be a little more
Anything
precise.
except for the building.
Right, no, the building's covered. It's the stuff to get in the,
Furnishings and equipment.
well, or you could even, I guess you don't even, do you have to put a tag on it?
You don't have to. You can.
We could just say it's unrestricted, because the reason I'm asking that is because he has to buy software and stuff like that also for curriculum. And he said, I don't think anybody understands how much curriculum costs.
Sure.
So that wouldn't be considered FF&E, I don't think. Why don't you just say $1 million,
Okay.
and then we'll determine later if it's a loan or whatever, but this will allow them to order their equipment.
Okay. So we will provide them with $1 million, and the terms will be decided in January of 2026.
Yeah.
And anything else you want in there?
No, it allow them to start their process right now, their bidding process or whatever they got to go through.
Yeah, so do you want us to be specific, like, okay, yeah, you get caught up in that.
Yeah.
You just want Cindy and I to be able to put $1 million bill on the thing if
Right.
possible, that there's a motion to allow that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
And we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? The same? Thanks.
And remember, if you decide you don't want to pay it, you don't approve the bill. It's that easy.
That's true, and if later on, if they pay half of it back and we decide to give them the rest, we can do that too.
Yep.
But they have a campaign going. Been very successful. They do have local big businesses that have already promised money. But there are 5-year grants, and the stuff isn't coming in fast enough to go order
I understand.
a $200,000 simulator.
yeah.
All right.
It takes a while to get something like that.
All right. We good?
Yes, we're good, thank you.
All right, next item, Amplify is on schedule. The pipe job, we were able to handle within the highway department, and some other items we handled the highway department. They do want to do a walkthrough with your engineers, which would be Scheidler and I, Ms. Scheidler and I at some point in the near future. I already discussed the letting on 10 December. That's allowed some of this to happen, so we did good there. We'll review the fiscals in January, February. As we already just laid out right there, our spend rate currently is as projected. Next year, it's going to be a little bit, hopefully, in the positive, because of the way the letting is going to, we'll pay this in January. Now, that said, you might have just added $1 million back into it, so.
Now, I wanna
Just
ask a
one other
question.
item, NDOT with the, I'm sorry.
I just want to ask a question. You had said before that we might be pretty tight in '26. Does that still hold true, or are we doing better?
We're doing better because of what we learned yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I was understanding when I wanted to be sure.
If that bid had gone the other way, we'd be having a very different conversation right now.
Okay, I'm good.
And it looks like it's going to mirror this year. I mean, if we had 7 million left in cash at the end of the year, it looks like it's at least that next year, probably.
But I don't want to understate, this stuff doesn't happen all the time. We took a 3-point shot and hit it. They don't always hit. So we can't always rely on just
Is there
finding
still a
$2
couple
million
$1 million liability laying out that we won't know till June?
No, we're good right now.
Okay.
Our 2026 picture just got clear.
Yeah. Okay. Super.
Now, what's not clear, NDOT might ask to renegotiate some of their contract on the interchange. And what I said is if you want money earlier for right-of-way, we're going to reduce our $20 million.
Yeah.
Because there's inflation. It cost us more $20 million is worth more now than it is 5 years from now.
Right.
So if they want to move it up, I'm down with that if it makes the project work better, but we're going to claw back some of our money.
Right.
So that is being talked about at the staff level, and if that goes any higher, I'll let you know, if we need to modify anything in the big picture. Mark, do you know when your bill will come for the roundabout?
You talking about the whiting project? It's not a roundabout.
Oh, the 600.
your project.
Letting in February, so it's gonna be
First half of the year, before June or after June?
Yeah, it'd probably be around June is what I would expect.
Around June. That makes my fiscal stuff tricky.
Is
As for before and after, you say on it. Okay. We'll plan on before.
are all the roundabouts done except for 7 West and 3 North?
McCoursville has a series of.
Besides McCordsville's?
Yeah.
Okay. I
take that back. Way down south, Steinmeier will have a roundabout.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's outside this board's purview, though.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Super.
Invoices now.
Well, I'm glad 6 West is done. I'm glad Fortville Pike is done. Oh, my gosh. Go to the other end of the county for a while and screw those people up.
I do my best to ruin people's Christmas.
Leave us alone and leave Fortville alone up there, you know?
Hey, we had a good year. We only had one fatality on county roads, and it was on a kid on a motorcycle.
You know how hard it is to get from Greenfield to McCordsville if you don't want to go straight up 9 and then straight over or something? Because Fortville Pike's closed, okay? 6 West is closed. It's like,
Is open?
it's open now, but I had to go up there a few times in the middle of the day, and I was like, I'm driving through the country. I thought might as well be picking trash up.
It's a nice. Well, we pick up trash in the country all the time. Feel free to chip in.
They do.
They're open now.
Okay, thank you. All right, so while Gary's up there, I would ask that we approve the invoices, so if you have any questions.
I don't.
I move to, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go ahead and I'll second.
I move to approve invoices for $37,020.08.
I second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same? Thank you. Thanks, Gary. I would also entertain a motion for minutes for last month's meeting.
I move to approve the meeting minutes for November 13th meeting.
2025, and I second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same? Thank you. And the minutes are approved. There's other things for information there only, but the Amplify project is on budget, on time, and it's only the incidentals that we're fighting right now. I will say in this public meeting, I had a meeting with one of the councilmen from Greenfield City, and they have a project coming into Greenfield. And he said the reason they picked this location, not another location that had more incentives, was because of the workforce development program we have, which is the training center, the trade school, because that's going to start drawing the big companies because we're able to provide a workforce.
Yeah, you want to share with them what you did with, about that company that chose us because we have the trade school?
Well, they had, we got beat out by $25 million worth of incentives, which on a big projects, that's not a lot over 10 years or whatever, but they don't, the areas that they don't have a trade school, they don't have a way to ensure that they're going to have workers or have skilled workers. And we are one of the only ones in the whole region now that's going to have that. So it's paying big fruitions.
A well-educated citizen is a good citizen.
Yes,
Happier, better, benefits us all.
well, and ever since I grew up, you got a job and left the county. Okay, that was my mentality. I had 350 kids graduate from Greenfield in 1981, and that was the mentality. You couldn't work, you couldn't stay local, and you go get a college education, go off somewhere, and that's not the future world. The future world is you get a skill, and then we have the jobs, the skilled jobs here, and you stay.
Yeah.
It's not any better anywhere else. And our ratings for our school systems, our ratings for our safety systems, our rating for our taxes have skyrocketed in the last few years when you compare us to the rest of the country. And so, all right. Well, any other business? You have anything else, Gary? Nothing?
I do not ever have a Merry Christmas.
I'll entertain a meeting to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.